Hey folks, welcome back to Dark Souls. We are here in Firelink Shrine, and we're about to take on the third late game area. And Siegmeyer, I've figured out how to work with you. You may remember from the last recording session that I was running around with my head cut off trying to figure out why this guy wouldn't leave. Turns out we gotta go meet him in Blighttown. So, let's go do that. So, let's see, not the depths. I think the best option actually is the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. So let's do that. Because unfortunately the one in the kind of the bottom of Blighttown, but not this one, is not warpable. Anyway, also, great opportunity for me to... Actually, let's do that in a little bit. I want to go this way. There's a thing we can do with our fair lady. But for now, I'm probably gonna edit the walk back. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm going to explain that this recording session is taking place a couple minutes after the last one. So alcohol chat is I am about halfway through my Marionberry cider, and it's warm now, but I like it, so. And I mean, it's not quite warm, it's just no longer cold. And I could put it in glass with some ice, but then it'd get watered down at the pace that I'm drinking it. Anyway, actually now's a good opportunity for me to put my rusted iron ring back on, because I'm gonna want that. So yeah, once you talk to Siegmeyer at Firelink Shrine, and he says that he's gonna go on down below, we now have the ability to go meet him in kind of a separated area of Blighttown here. We visited it because I went exploring. But it's like, oh man, Blighttown is so dark. I forgot about that. Probably has to do with my lighting settings, but... Oh well. I was so close, but oh well. I've got enough health. I can probably take care of everything I want to take care of and warp back to the bonfire, and then I'll be good. Oh hey! I know you. You're Laurentius. You're not doing so hot, are you, bud? Yeah. So you may remember he went off to the Great Swamp to find, great pyromancies or whatever. Didn't work out very well for him. Also, he didn't drop anything. That's pretty lame. If you're going to die tragically, I should at least get something out of it. Anyway. Somewhere around here where the leeches hang out, we will find Siegmeyer. There he is. I see him. Hope the leeches don't come and bother me while I'm trying to talk to him. That would be rude. Oh, look at him swinging like that. That's so cute. I wish I could... Hey! Get over here. Get over here so I can kill you without accidentally killing Siegmeyer.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the...
Antidote moss, you say?
By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
Yes, I can. He wants 3 purple moss clumps, and I have plenty.
Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
And he'll give us his shield, the Pierce Shield.
Well, Our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
I think, is that all you have to say?
The poison swamp, like quicksand in there. The poison swamp,
Yeah, alright.
like quicksand in there.
So now that we've talked to him here, and I think even if we hadn't talked to him now, he would go on even farther. And we'll deal with that in a bit. But now that we've gotten him to Blighttown, we can finally do that thing that I've been trying to figure out how to do for a while now. So let's Boneward home. I'm not sure which bonfire this will take me to. Firelink, okay. Because depending on the bonfire it took me to, I would do things in a slightly different order. Anyway, now let's go to the Duke's Archives and go to the courtyard, and we will find a thing. Also, just out of curiosity, what does the Pierce Shield, say? Shield of certain Knights of Katarina, used in attacks with a large protrusion in the center, can be used as a thrust weapon. Nothing specific to Siegmeyer, other than its typical Katarina garb, along with his onion outfit. Anyway, we head on down here. And now that he has left Firelink Shrine for Blighttown, if all goes as planned, yes, a golden golem. That's what I've been trying to find. Now, golden golems are a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger, and many of them have people trapped inside. Also, wow, that did a lot of damage. You may be able to see in his large crystal up there that there's a person. There we go. Still dispatched in the same way. And hello, you look a lot like Siegmeyer, but you're a little shorter, and you hold yourself a little differently.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Siegland of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
I really like how chill she was about it. It's like, it wasn't terrible, but it was inconvenient.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
I have.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Right, about that. I don't think that's going to happen.
Thank goodness. Well,
So, Siegland, also of Katarina, basically traveled from Katarina to find her father, who she doesn't trust to adventure safely. Also, she's here at Firelink. Hi there.
oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I saw him down in Blighttown.
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
But where's the fun in that, Siegland? Sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's all we need to do with her for now. Now, let's return to the Daughter of Chaos and start moving towards the actual new zone that we're going to be looking at. Now, I said a little bit earlier there was something we could do with our fair lady, and this is actually why I decided to go back and get that humanity from the bone wheels that I died to. Because now is the time to use up a bunch of humanity and donate it to our fair lady. She wants a total of 30. I think I've donated 1. And the benefit for this is another NPC thing. And it's really unintuitive. It's not even made explicitly clear once you've fulfilled the requirements. Oh, and I'm not... No, I'm going to have enough. I'll have enough. Good. Once you fulfilled the requirements, it's not even explicitly clear what you have succeeded in doing. So this is really, it's not something that you'll do on your first playthrough, most likely. So, if you think that using a humanity item over and over is thrilling, just wait until we give all 29 of our new humanity over to our fair lady individually. How awesome is that? The idea, I assume, is that you'd periodically go and visit her and give her humanity that you find. But I've been using that for kindling. Oh, let me put on the witch's ring. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, my dear sister, don't mind me. It does not hurt terribly.
Alright. Also, isn't it great that no is the default option? That definitely doesn't add an unnecessary step of annoyance to this whole process. This is something really frustrating about Dark Souls 1, and it is not remedied in Dark Souls 2. When you have a covenant that you want to offer items to, you have to offer them individually, one at a time. Dark Souls 2 improved a lot of quality of life things, but this was not one of them. Also, I think she might give new dialogue occasionally, depending on the level of your covenant with her. It should let me know when it gets to that point, though. There we go.
Thank you, Quelaag.
Sure thing. What do you have to say?
Quelaag, my dear sister, you know, I still remember your beautiful, silky face. If only I could gaze upon it once more.
Oh yeah, she's blind, BT dubs. If that wasn't already clear.
I have you, dear sister, but promise me that you will take care of yourself.
Yeah, she's just guilt-tripping us at this point. So, now let's offer 20 humanity to our fair lady. Yeah, good lord, I'm gonna edit this. Whew. Alright, we're almost there. One humanity to go. Hopefully I counted right. Yes, there it is. Alright, so we got a new pyromancy.
Oh, thank you, Quelaag.
And what do you have to say now?
Be fine. I have you, dear sister, but
Is that real? You don't change your dialogue at all depending on the level of the covenant? God. Really, fair lady?
do be safe.
Anyway, so now we are at Chaos Servant plus 2. And the game doesn't tell you at all, but that lets us do a certain thing with a certain completely unrelated NPC by interacting with a door that you can only open at Chaos Servant plus 2. The game never tells you you can open this door when you have Chaos Servant plus 2. It's really unintuitive. Like, I love this game, but it's really unintuitive sometimes. Anyway, the Chaos Storm Pyromancy. The Art of Flame of Chaos, which engulfed the Witch of Izalith and her daughters. Erect localized chaos fire pillars. The Witch of Izalith, in an ambitious attempt to copy the first flame, created instead the Flame of Chaos, a twisted bed of life. Important plot point. So, a lot of the big creatures and figures from the opening cutscene kind of had their own fallout after the war against the dragons. So Gwyn sacrificed himself to keep the first flame running. The Witch of Izalith tried to create a new first flame to replace the old one. Yeah. 2 different approaches. Neither worked out all that great. So just for fun here, let's tune magic here. Let's show off what Firestorm looks like. And let's also equip Fire Surge, because I'm really curious about it. Probably never going to use either of them, but hey! Honestly, the Fire Surge probably would have been useful against those bloated undead. Anyway, Chaos Storm. Very slow wind-up. Not particularly clear where it's going to hit, but probably very powerful. Then Fire Surge. It's alright. So, I'm not huge on the fires, the pillars of fire. So let's replace that with the Poison Mist. And... oh, what the heck. Regular fireballs, why not? Never gonna use any of this. Also, you know what? Just because I feel like it, let's add a couple souls just so we can level up here. Just because I want to go into this new area without a whole lot new. And I'll admit that last sentence didn't make total sense. I want to go into the next area with as few loose souls as possible. Oh my god. It's alright. It's okay. Because there are going to be enemies really close to the next bonfire, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anywho, yeah, here we go. This is the way down to the next big area. And this is Demon Ruins. And hey, look, bonfire right there. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's kill this thing real quick. Oh wow, that is garbage. That is absolute garbage. Oh, hey there. So yeah, these are hosts infected with parasites. And the parasites' eggs kind of hatch into those worms. And they provide absolutely bogus in terms of souls, so that's great. Anyway, yeah, no, let's not even freaking bother. I don't need the Witch's Ring anymore, so let's go back to Wolfring. Actually, let's rest at that bonfire I just saw, because I activated it but didn't rest at it, which means if I die, I'll go back to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, which is not what I want. Ugh, so close. If I killed all these dudes, I could probably get it to the level up, but not worth the time. Alright, so you may notice something about this this area. Notably, there's a lot of lava. And it, one, has a huge bloom effect, and two, we are not, in fact, lava-proof, as you may remember from our encounter with Quelaag. So we're going to have to do something about that. What are we going to do about that? Well, I'm glad you asked. You have no way of knowing exactly what you got to do, but you'll figure it out by doing it. So anyway, very nice preview of what's to come here. And it's worth noting, you can come and do this part right after beating Quelaag. You don't have to wait for the Lord Vessel or anything. So you can come on down here, see the lava, see the ruins, see the huge tree roots. Much, much earlier in the game. Also, this looks like an elevator. And we have Fog Door. And you may have noticed from when we were up there, there is a large thing past here. Yeah, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be interesting. So now this might make you suspicious. You've entered a fog door. Fog door's still there, indicating that it's probably a boss fight. You've got a long linear corridor, then a split path, no boss music. And then you go around, and they link up to the same place. And hello, you've got this guy. And you're probably thinking, wow, that looks like a boss. And you would be right. But he's not doing anything. He's not attacking us. In fact, he looks very sad. But he is hanging out by this little altar here. Not in great shape, this altar. Also, look, female corpse. And for entirely unrelated reasons, I'm now going to switch to armor that has good fire resistance. 12, 17... Oh, I don't know, I want to... You know, actually... do I have a whatever, I'll just keep my shield up. Let's grab this. And suddenly, Ceaseless Discharge is angry at us. We will look at the item descriptions in a bit. So, Ceaseless Discharge is kind of a gimmick boss. Run. Because you can either fight him the real way, the legit way, or you can use an intended exploit. And, oh, whoop. Yeah, if I weren't such a high level, that might have been dangerous. If you make him angry, and then run all the way back to this fog door, he will follow you. And that makes the fight a lot easier, believe it or not. Now he's very slow, just so you know, so there may be some waiting. Hey there. Ooh. Hey, bud. How you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, I understand. You're upset. You're angry. You gonna do anything? You all right? You all right there, bud? Seem like you're having trouble. You in a bad spot? You need help? Yeah, he's not doing so great. Not doing so hot. And yeah, so then he falls off. He's dead now. So, yeah, that is the intended way to beat Ceaseless Discharge. And once he's defeated, a lot of the lava will cool, because he is no longer discharging it ceaselessly. Now, interesting note, if you die to him, his opening spawn, his starting spawn, will change slightly. And you won't be able to use the exploit unless you run all the way down, get him back into his initial position, and then run back. It is a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's look at that set of clothes that got him so upset. Worn by the witch Quelaag of Izalith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. She wore this gold-hemmed black hood before even the Age of Fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. Let's see if the rest of this had anything. Yeah, no, looks the same. So this is the clothing of one of the Daughters of Chaos, and the one who invented pyromancy. Sure, let's go with that. Now, why was Ceaseless Discharge so upset about us taking her clothes? Well, best we can guess, he is a son of Chaos. And in the big events that caused a lot of mutations here and in Blighttown, such as to Our Fair Lady and to Quelaag, he was turned into the Ceaseless Discharge. And so he hangs out here and defends the remains of his apparently unmutated sister. Anyway, you see that? You see that over there? See that over there? That's not great to look. Count them. 7 Taurus demons. So that's fun.